Okay, it's 9:35 already. So let's start. Fine. We are going to discuss in this part of the syllabus is the interference, how the interference happens, what is the phenomena of interference, what are the principle of it, and what will be the application of it. Second will be the diffraction. Okay, you can see the diffraction pattern over here. So how this happens, what are the basic principle behind this, and the third one is the polarization. Okay, so first we will start with the interference. So even though before understanding the phenomena of interference, we will first understand the concept of the superposition of the waves. So you can see over here, there are a propagation of the waves in opposite direction in this figure. Let me take my pointer. Okay, so what is the superposition of waves? Let me, when two set of waves are met to cross each other. Okay, when two set of waves, for an example, there are two set of waves. If they are made to cross each other, because this first wave, when you look at here, the A, in the A position, the wave is going to the right side and this wave is going to the left side. So when the two set of waves are made to cross each other, the waves created by, you know, dropping two stones simultaneously in a quiet pool. You can imagine you are dropping a stone in the pool. So how the wave generates? Okay, this is very interesting but complicated effect also that is observed. So in this region of crossing, there are places where the disturbance is practically zero. I have seen you a GIF image yesterday where the you can imagine the waves the water waves. Okay, where you can just drop the two stones in a quiet pool. You can see the waves are generating and they are superimposing. Okay, when they superimpose to each other, they will make a pattern. So that pattern is called the interference pattern. So, so in the region of crossing, there are places where the disturbance is practically zero, and other it is greater than that, given by either wave alone. Means somewhere the disturbance is zero, but somewhere it is maximum. So in that way, we have a dark and bright fringes that we will go and understand very deeply, step by step. So a very simple law that can explain such type of effects, which is state that the whatever the resultant displacement we are getting on the screen or any point, this is a sum of the displacement due to each wave separately. Okay, this will be the sum of the, or if we can also understand this figure. I'm just giving you a dropping stone in the pool. So imagine you are dropping a stone in the pool and they are two stones. Okay, simultaneously you are dropping, and how the waves will generate and how they will interact. Okay, so at some point you will have the disturbance zero, but some point you will have the maximum. So this is known as the principle of superposition, which is first actually discovered by the Youngs. This Thomas Youngs, which he was the English physicist, is usually called the founder of the wave theory of light. Okay, and I should say something about him also. He is an extremely precious child. Why? Because he had read the Bible twice when he was only a 4-year old. So, and he developed a brilliant investigations in his work. In fact, in his work in the frame of interference, constituted the most important contribution of the light since Newton's. Okay, so his work actually proved the wave nature of light. The Young's proved the wave nature of light, and actually it was not taken seriously at that time when he proved it, but when it was elaborated by the Fresnels, then it got the significant, importance, we should say. Okay, so let's understand what we are here, what we are explaining with this graph. So this was the superposition of principle that is given by Young's. So you should also understand, you should also know about the scientist here. Please mute your mic. Whoever is unmuted, please mute your mic. I don't want any type of disturbance. Only the wave disturbance is, permittable here. The not the sound which comes from your side. Only the waves which are, forming the interference patterns with the disturbance that is allowed. Okay, so the principle of superposition stated that I have written all the things here, whatever I have told you just now. So I can just read out to revise it. The principle of superposition stated that when two or more waves of the same type cross at some point, so you can say this wave and this wave, when they are coming to each other and crossing by. So when it will cross at this C point, this at the C position, then they will cross. The resultant displacement at this point is equal. If you want to calculate the displacement, the total displacement, which will be the equal to the sum of the displacement due to each individual waves. The resultant displacement at a particular point produced by the number of waves, how many number of waves are coming at this point, which will be the simply vector sum of the displacement produced by the each one of the disturbance. However, the vibrations or the oscillations are in single plane, so the displacement can be added algebraically. Just including the positive negative sign depends on the directions. And the principle also depends on the medium, in which medium the waves are traveling. Okay, so medium, if the medium behaving linearly, when the wave passes through, when the part of the medium have twice the displacement, then it has the twice the restoring forces. We are not going to discuss about the forces here, but we need to understand the how to calculate the displacement, which is simply the algebraic sum. Also, there are few points to understand here. When the wave passed beyond that point, when, see, this is the C position, when they are passing at D position, they are combining. So here we will calculate the total displacement. But when they are passed by in the E position, okay, the wave are completely unchanged because it is again moving in the same form, but the direction is same, because we can see here this is going to the left side, this is going to the right side, just only the phase is changed here. When superposition occurs for slow mechanical waves, the amplitude can be observed. Yes, if the mechanical waves are very slow, then only you can, because why we are talking about the mechanical waves, because they can be observed, their amplitude can be observed. But when you talk about the light waves, the speed is very fast, so very difficult to observe their amplitude. For high frequency waves such as sound waves or EM waves, the intensity is usually measured. So when you talk about, I said the light waves, so if you talk about the EM waves or sound waves, so what you measure, you don't measure the amplitude directly, you measure the intensity, which is a measure of the energy also of the wave, and the energy is proportional to the square, or intensity is proportional to square of the amplitude. So you can represent it with the capital I. So capital I is proportional to A square. So A is the amplitude. So when the waves is very fast, like EM waves, we have to measure either intensity or in the form of energy. But when the wave is slow, we can measure the amplitudes. So the resulting intensity at the point of intersection. Okay, when the point of intersection, when you're talking about the intersection point, when they are intersecting, it can be greater or smaller than the intensity due to each of the superposing waves. That we will understand. Okay, so either the total intensity will be either smaller or greater. It depends on the amplitude. Superposition is important for explaining phenomena such as interference, diffraction, and the standing waves. So why we are first discuss superposition? Because this is the main phenomena. These are the simple harmonic motions, simple waves. They are superimposing each other, and how the amplitude, we can calculate the amplitude, how we can calculate the intensity. This is the phenomena used in the interference and diffraction as well. So these are the standing waves. So you can understand with this phenomena, these, let me repeat in a just very quick manner what I have uh, you know explained till now. So this is the propagation of opposite direction of two triangular pulses in a stretched string, and the solid lines gives the actual shape, okay, of the string, and like A, B, C, D, E. These are the corresponds to the different instant of time when from a triangular pulse is generated which propagate to the right with the speed of v, and we can say plus x direction, and there is another triangular pulse which is actually propagating with the speed v in minus x direction, okay, but there is without any change in the shape, okay. And if I say at t there is some time, say it is let me write it down here, 1 minute. Say this is t equals to 0. This is at t equals to 0. At t equals to t1, they come close, okay. But at t is equals to t2, at time t is equals to t2, two pulses interfere. So they are interfering, okay. They are interfering, and the dashes curve represent the profile of the string. This dashes curve represents the profile of the string if each of the impulse was moving by itself. And where is the solid curve? This dashes again, it will the total will give the total displacement or the total amplitude here, and the solid curve resultant displacement obtained by the algebraic addition of the each displacement. So this was the theory of the superposition of waves. Now we will see how we can represent in mathematical form. So let's go further. Any doubt till here? Okay, fine. So what I'm going to do here, some analytical treatment of interference, which is again a superposition of waves. I'm not directly going to the interference, but it is same. The superposition waves and the interference is almost same, is just synonyms. Okay. So how we add the amplitudes, because we are in the just slide one before we were talking about the addition of the amplitude. So let us consider the superposition of two waves of same frequency omega and a constant phase difference phi traveling in the same direction. Okay, two waves are same with the same frequency traveling in the same direction, and their amplitude are taken as a1 and a2 respectively. So how much will be the displacement due to one wave at any instant of time is given by, you can also write it down parallelly with me because I'm going to solve it. mathematically. So the displacement due to one wave at any instant of time is given by, say, psi1 is equals to a1 sine omega t. And the displacement due to another wave at the same instant of time. But there is a phase difference. There is a phase difference phi between two waves. So I should say the displacement due to the another wave, okay, at the same instant of time will be given by psi2 equals to a2 sine omega t plus phi. Now, if I say according to superposition principle, so according to superposition principle, the resultant displacement which can be represented by, say, resultant psi r, that will be equals to psi1. As we say, we will just do the algebraic sum. So resultant will be psi r is equals to psi1 plus psi2. We can, in some books, you will find it with the y also. Okay. So don't be confused. We can take any notations. So here we are taking a psi. You can take it y also. Please note it down parallelly. Don't think I'm going to share, this PPT immediately after the lecture, because this will, you will have maybe after 15 days once the unit will complete. Okay, so in between quiz can be happens. So better to make your own notes with reference to the books and with reference to the what we are teaching. So psi r will give you the a1 sine omega t plus a2 sine. Very simple mathematics we are going to do it here, and you will tell me now how to open this a2 sine omega t plus phi. Okay, if anyone can tell me, otherwise I will ask by name. How to open this a2 sine omega t plus phi? This is very simple mathematics, huh? No one? No one knows it?
Ma'am, raising hand.
Ma'am, we are raising hand.
अच्छा बच्चा मैं actually I have a full screen mode, so
Okay.
I cannot see the raising hands. If I will, you know, okay, fine. So you can directly speak with me. Oh, there are so many. Okay, Ayush.
ये
Well,
60
मैम A2 को बाहर कर लीजिए, फिर साइन ओमेगा टी कॉस फाई, फिर प्लस।
एक मिनट मुझे मुझे अपनी स्क्रीन पे जाने दो वापस. दिस इज, हाँ, 1 minute. So see, don't hesitate. If you know the answer, you can come up with your answer anytime. Fine.
यस
Be comfortable in my class, because see, if this is a full screen, even I cannot see you here. I cannot see your raising hands, your chat box, anything I cannot see. I just can see my screen when I am writing on the pad. That time it is a condition. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's go.
मैम
A2.
एक
1 minute. My pen is again gone. Yes, this will be A2 sine.
Sin omega t cos phi plus a2 cos omega t plus a2 cos omega t
Sine
into
phi.
sin phi.
Very good, Ayush. Okay. So you can see here, there is some term with the omega t, sine omega t, and there is one term with cos omega t. Okay. So if you all have done, should I move to the next slide? I'll just wait for 1 minute.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
Please,
Wait, ma'am.
हाँ, प्लीज नोट इट डाउन पैरेलली एंड है ना, मैंने आपको बोल दिया है आप लोग अब, बिकॉज मैथमेटिकल पोर्शन इज ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड नाउ, सो गेट
मैम
रेडी
जो
विद योर
पॉइंट
नोटबुक एवरी डे. हाँ,
मैम
यस.
जो पॉइंट्स है वो भी नोट करते हैं, दैट वी कैन आल्सो राइट डाउन
Which one? Points.
the every points the
No,
you are showing in slides.
theory you can note it down in a points, but mathematical portion I think you should note down.
Okay.
And see, I'm writing with the this thing pad, so maybe sometimes it's difficult to understand the language. So please ask me anytime, okay? Because you know, this is all technical things, so sometimes it's behave very weird. What I'm trying to write and something make it here. So you can see ये shy जो है यहाँ पे थोड़ा गलत बन गया है मुझसे. So if you are concentrating, तो you will get to know कि okay यहाँ पे okay, क्या हो गया? It's not rubbing. Fine, it's not rubbing. Sometime instant doesn't work. Please note down, then I'll go forward. We have to solve many things. I think it's done. Just 2 sentence was there. No?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
We can take screenshot.
Okay. Fine. Okay. So the next is psi r. This psi r, I'm going to take the common sine omega t. So a1 plus a2 cos phi sine omega t, I will take it common, plus a2 sine phi cos omega t. This is equation number 4. I think I should put equation number 3 here. This. Okay. So equation number 4 is here. Now this is a1, a2, this is and phi's all are constant because a is the amplitude. This will be fixed. Okay, and phi is the phase difference. This will be again fixed. I should say A's and phi are constant. So we can justify in settings this a1 plus a2 cos phi equals to a cos theta. We are just justifying it and assuming them, and a2 sine phi is equals to A sine theta. This can be equation number 5 and this will be equation number 6. Now equation number 4, 5 and 6. Let's put all the value. So either we should say take the value from equation number 5 and 6 and put in equation number 4. So I'll have psi of r equals to A cos theta sine omega t plus A sine theta cos omega t. How can I write this? Anyone? A sine. What will become inside the bracket?
Omega t plus theta.
Very
Omega
good.
Omega t plus theta.
Yes, yes, very good. Omega t plus theta. So this we have resultant amplitude. Okay. Now let's take the question number 5 and 6. Sorry, equation number 5 and 6. And what I will do, I will square the equation number 5 and 6 and add. So I think the right hand side will give me a 1 or maybe a square only. Do it before me. Squaring and adding equation 5 and 6.
Ma'am, A square is equal to A1 square plus A2 square plus 2A1 A2 cos theta.
Very good. Yes, exactly. So this will have A square equals to A1 square plus, it's very simple. Those who have not done, it's very simple. You can just square both of the quantities and add it. 2A1 A2 cos phi. And we know this A is the amplitude, right? If this A is the amplitude, because we are representing it with, okay, so this A is the amplitude and A is in the form of a square. And we also know the intensity is the square of amplitude. So we can represent it with the intensity I also. This is the resultant intensity of the wave. So resultant intensity can be given by this formula. Oh, sorry. This is my equation number 8. Now, if I want to calculate the theta angle, angle theta can be calculated from which equations we can calculate angle theta? Anyone?
By dividing 6 by 5, A2 sin
Yes,
theta by A1 plus A2 cos theta.
yes, it's a tan theta is equals to phi, exactly, A1 plus A2 cos phi. A minute. So please bear with me. Some it's really, this pen is really work in a weird way. What I'm trying to write is goes in some other direction. Cos phi. Okay, this is my equation number 9. So this is the intensity. If I want to say what will be the maximum intensity of the superposing waves and what will be the minimum intensity, it all depends on the phi angle. Okay, so let's have a two conditions when the intensity will be minimum and when the intensity will be maximum. And such type of phenomena is called the, when we will see the interference, also in the interference we will understand the constructive interference and the destructive interference. So when the constructive interference will happen, that means the for the condition of constructive interference means the intensity is maximum when the maxima of the two waves are intersecting, and the destructive interference when the intensity is minimum, you will have almost zero if you have a white and black fringes. So if it is a white fringe, that is the intensity is maximum, that will be constructive interference. If it is a black, then it's a destructive interference. So let's play with this phi and find out the maximum and minimum intensity values. Please note down, then I will switch to the slide. I'm giving you one. Yes
मैम एक छोटा सा डाउट था,
हाँ पूछिए।
मतलब इक्वेशन 5 और 6 में अपन ने उनको मतलब इक्वल टू a cos थीटा और इक्वल टू a sin थीटा कैसे लिखा?
ये हमने अज्यूम किया है इनको, बिकॉज जो एम्पलीट्यूड्स हैं वो कांस्टेंट हैं, दे विल हैव अ सर्टेन फिक्स वैल्यूज। ओके, आइदर a1 a2 है, ये आपका दीज आर द एम्पलीट्यूड्स। a1 इज द एम्पलीट्यूड ऑफ फर्स्ट वेव, a2 इज द एम्पलीट्यूड ऑफ सेकंड वेव। ओके, एंड फाई इज एन एंगल, इस एंगल पे जो भी उसका फेज एंगल है। ओके, so although these are the amplitude, so they will be have a fixed values at a particular point at time t, है ना, this time t. So we are assuming it to simplify the calculation. Okay, so we have taken this a cos theta and we have taken this a sin theta. So you know, either in the physics or in the mathematics, we need to assume somehow to simplify the calculations. Okay,
thank you ma'am.
Yeah, so technically we are assuming it. So can I switch to the next slide so we can find out the maxima and minima value of intensity?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait. Okay, somebody said wait. Okay,
Yes.
one more minute. Do fast. Please do fast. You can try to write with me because these are the derivations. Even जब आप खुद से solve करेंगे parallelly, that will give you a bit of confidence. और कहीं पे आपको नहीं समझ में आएगा तो immediately you can ask. So instead of taking a screenshot, better to write, use your pen. So नींद भी नहीं आएगी पढ़ते टाइम, है ना? Otherwise online classes में नींद बहुत अच्छी आती है.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, yes ma'am. जब आप लिखेंगे तो आपकी नींद भी उड़ जाएगी and you will learn something. So whenever the things will come, like in a theoretical part, I can explain you with the PPT on text, but I will try to explain everything on board. So it's giving you a blackboard feeling here. That's all we can do right now until the classes will not be will be offline. Okay, should I switch now? इतना तो कर सकते हैं आप, बहुत सिंपल मैथमेटिक्स है ना? चलिए इसको फिनिश करते हैं, अदरवाइज ये टॉपिक बीच में ही छूट जाएगा. I need to finish the intensities values as well. Okay, so the condition for either we can call it condition for constructive interference or we can call the condition for maximum intensity. Okay, it's the same thing, it's just a same. So I am explaining you superposition of waves, that is again is the interference. So condition for constructive interference. Okay. Now let us take equation number 8. I'm going back again. Equation number 8, I is equals to a square equals to a1 square plus a2 square plus 2a1 a2 cos phi. Keep in mind this equation. From equation 8, if I want this I, this intensity should be maximum. So what is the value of cos phi here? It should be +1. When the cos phi
Yes,
will
ma'am.
be +1, and when it will come +1, phi का value क्या होना चाहिए यहाँ पे?
0.
0.
और
0, 2 pi,
2
4
pi.
pi, and so
2
on.
and
4
5.
pi.
okay, very good.
2 and
So should I say phi is equals to 2 and pi?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
2
Yes,
and
ma'am.
5.
Very good, very good. So this should be the phi value. So I will have I max will be A1 plus A2 whole square. So this intensity will be maximum when the phase difference is an integral multiple of 2 pi. Okay, this is the phase difference. I will also explain you the phase difference and path difference. Okay, in the next lecture. Phase difference. The phase difference should be multiple of 2 pi. Okay, now very simple. I can write condition for destructive interference. Okay, fine. So here I should have either I minimum should be 0 or maybe not 0 but minimum. I minimum. Okay, so for I minimum, cos phi will be
Zero.
+1
-1.
minus
Minus
1.
1.
Very good. -1, not 0, bacha. It will be -1. Then phi will be
Pi, 3 pi, 5 pi, so on.
okay.
2
3
and
pi.
plus 1 pi.
2n
Very
plus
good.
1 pi.
2
Yes,
n
ma'am.
plus 1 pi.
Plus 1.
Yes, it's the same. The same. N is equals to 0, 1, 2, 3. 2n plus 1 pi. So guys, this is very important. What is the value of phase? Okay, and what is the value of intensity? Throughout your optics course, you should remember these values. If you have the clear concept of these values, then कोई भी न्यूमेरिकल ऐसा नहीं होगा जिसको आप सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते होंगे. ओके, सो यस,
हम लोगों को ये डेरिवेशन क्या आ सकता है क्या क्वेश्चन मतलब
नहीं डेरिवेशन से नहीं इतना लॉन्ग डेरिवेशंस नहीं आते हैं. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल नहीं आते हैं. यू आर अ टेक्निकल स्टूडेंट्स, यू आर अ बीटेक स्टूडेंट, सो वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू आस्क यू द लेंथी डेरिवेशन ओवर हियर, बट वी विल आस्क यू द कांसेप्ट्स. ओके,
अच्छा ये ऑलरेडी आ चुका है 12 में.
and numerical is based on the concepts only. Okay,
ओके
so whatever you are understanding right now in this subject, in this syllabus, try to understand the concept of it, and a small, very small derivation, say 2 or 3 steps derivation can be asked, but
अच्छा.
not long, not long. Okay, so
Okay.
it doesn't matter, you are skipping them until unless you will not go through them, you will not conclude okay ये आंसर कैसे आया. So
Okay.
read about it, but don't रटना नहीं है उसको. ठीक है,
ठीक है.
you need to understand it.
ठीक है.
Okay, so in that case, if the cos phi will be -1, then I will have this I minimum will be a1 minus a2 whole square. So here the phase difference phi is an odd multiple of pi. Okay. Now in that case, यहाँ पे दो situations हैं हमारे पास. a1 minus a2 whole square is a I minimum. But if I say the amplitude of both the waves will be same, then this I minimum intensity will be 0. Okay. If I should say put if here, this is important, and it is minimum, but it is not equals. Not the both the amplitude is not equal. So it will not be 0 but minimum. That's it. Okay, so these are the superposition principle and how to add the displacement of the superposition waves and how to calculate their intensities. Fine.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Can Imax be written as I1 plus I2 considering A1 square is equal to I1?
1 minute. You said I1 plus
I2, Imax, and I minimum as I1 minus I2.
1 minute. I1 plus I2 is Imax. You said or
Yes, ma'am.
A1 or A1.
Ma'am, for A1 A1 square is considered as I1.
In which case, constructive or destructive?
Ma'am, for constructive we can write as I1 plus I2.
No मैम,
Okay.
मैम ब्रैकेट अंडर रूट I1 प्लस अंडर रूट I2 का होल स्क्वायर होगा मैक्सिमम.
Only you want to calculate the Imax, right? Or maybe I1. I am getting confused. You said this one?
Ma'am, he's asking
He's
for
saying
Imax in the term of I instead of amplitude.
हाँ,
Yes, ma'am.
yes. That you can write. Yes, that you can write. मैंने बताया नहीं उसको. Yes, that you can write.
Like A1 square can be written as I1.
You can also write Imax. मैं लिख के बता देती हूँ आपको. Okay. Imax can be A1 or I should say A1 square plus A2 square. इस तरीके से can we, or maybe it will be also, it will be also greater than, so I max, this I intensity is always greater than this. This is what you want to ask me or what? नहीं.
Ma'am, I'm saying that A1 square is equal to I1.
Okay, A1 square is equals to I1. ठीक है.
And A2 square is equal to I2.
Okay. ठीक
Then
है.
we can consider cos phi as +1 and write I1 plus I2 plus 2 root I1 I2.
I1 plus I2 plus
2
okay, so
under root
you mean you want to write in the intensity form. Okay, in some books it can be written. Okay, but no, so you mean you can write it in that form? No.
Yes, ma'am.
See, I is intensity is proportional to A square, right?
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? तो अगर आप उसको वैसे लिखना चाहते हो, so it can be right. No issues, it can be right. If you want to write say A1, A2, so आप कहना चाहते हैं कि I max, have you seen somewhere in this form? आपने कहीं देखा है किसी बुक में इसको इस तरीके से लिखे हुए?
Yes, ma'am. In class 12th books, it was there.
Yes, ma'am, it was there.
अच्छा, आपको इस तरीके से भी पढ़ाया है, ठीक
हाँ
है।
वहाँ पे था।
ओके ओके, दिस इज नॉट द वैसे राइट वे, बट इट्स ओके, इट्स ओके। जनरली वी कैलकुलेट इट विद द एम्पलीट्यूड। और फिर आपने क्या इंटेंसिटी से न्यूमेरिकल्स भी सॉल्व करे हैं इसी फॉर्मूले से?
यस मैम।
यस मैम।
यस मैम।
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, ठीक है। इट कैन बी, लिख सकते हो आप, बिकॉज इट्स द सेम फॉर्मूला, यू नो। हियर लेट मी गो बैक हियर, this is equation, yes, here. So this is until unless this is I1, because this is A1 square, this is I1, this is A2 square, this is I2, this is A2 square. So वो और इसको आपको अंडर रूट में लिख सकते हो आप इसको, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। बट मैंने आपको इसको एम्पलीट्यूड फॉर्म में ही बताया है, बिकॉज वी आर एक्चुअली यू नो considering in the amplitude form later on also when we are discussing with the conservation of energy. So हम उसको amplitude में ही consider करते हैं, इसलिए मैंने आपको उस फॉर्म में नहीं बताया। आप लिख सकते हैं, इसको लिखने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। I was getting something else कि आप मुझे यहाँ पे पूछ रही थी ना मैं, हाँ, यहाँ कुछ आप मुझे पूछ रहे हैं इस जगह कि इसको इस तरीके से लिख सकते हैं क्या? सो I1 के फॉर्म में इसको लिखा जा सकता है, कोई इशू नहीं है। एंड आई रिमेम्बर इंटेंसिटी से भी फॉर्मूला सॉल्व करवाते हैं, आई रिमेम्बर दिस थिंग, सो यू कैन राइट इट। ओके,
Okay, ma'am.
नो प्रॉब्लम। वन मिनट। ओके, ये ये एक मुझे रब करना है यहाँ से। Wait, ये मैंने आप पूछ रहे थे ना। ओके, it's not equal to 0. Fine. So I think this is fine till here.
Yes ma'am.
Okay, so we can discuss
Yes, ma'am.
next interference in the next class on Tuesday. Okay, we don't have a class on Monday, we have directly on Tuesday. And also I want to tell you one more thing. I have sent an invitation to my TG students already, and some of them have joined and some of them are remaining still. So I think you have received the list of TGs, right?
Yes ma'am.
From the
Yes, ma'am.
section coordinator, right?
Yes
Okay.
ma'am.
So I have made a separate teams on the Microsoft team. I have made a separate group of my TG students. I will take a meeting very soon. My concern is whatever communication and that can be done on the WhatsApp group. So you may please join. It is already shared in the group chat box. है ना?
मैम एक सवाल था,
हाँ, बोलिए।
क्या हम लोगों को छुट्टी मिलने वाला है दिवाली का क्या?
दिवाली में ब्रेक होगा ना आपका, अभी वैसे भी आपकी छुट्टी है, आप घर पे ही हो।
अरे मतलब पूछ रहा हूँ, मतलब क्लास होगा
हाँ
या?
क्लास ब्रेक होगा, देयर विल बी 4 to 5 days।
अच्छा,
है ना?
और कुछ डेट फ्राइडे या?
हाँ, फ्रॉम फ्राइडे टू ट्यूसडे आई गेस सो।
अच्छा ठीक है।
Okay.
हाँ।
Okay, let me download your attendance once. So 70, and all of you please listen, try to join on time. I'm downloading your attendance now. Almost 2 to 3 times I download your attendance in the class. And please be on time, maximum 5 minutes I can wait. At 9:35 I'll start my class every day except Monday. Okay, take care everybody. So enjoy your weekend.
ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you,
Most
ma'am.
welcome. Most welcome. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you ma'am.